Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak. Welcome back to Spider-Man. Last time we saved Aunt May and Miles from a burning building, as well as the New York City Police Department precincts from being attacked by Sable and prisoners, and Electro and Rhino, and their destruction. This time we're going to continue on the story, and let's head on over to Midtown to see what's up. Maybe we can find some evidence on Doc Ock. But before then, phone call. I said phone call.
Hey MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with cold American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files made that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding the ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. We could throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just cuz. Now it feels like if we take a nap, the world will fall apart.
Yeah. This adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own Staten Island adventures. In safety. Kind of a circle of life thing.
Circle of bad pizza. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, Pete.
So in the comics that I've been reading, Harry and Mary Jane are like going on dates and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I didn't know they did that. That's cool. He's got Gwen, so it's fine in the comics that I'm on right now. So I wonder how they transition from that to that.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand?
Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track.
Well, let's go over here. Look at this Mayor Osborn, a better mayor for a better New York thing. And, oh, residue.
Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it.
Alrighty, what do we got? Another substance puzzle.
AT-rich leader sequence.
3,
This looks
4,
promising.
1 through 4, double 1, double 3, and 1, 4. Okay, so we need a 4 for everything. Probably shouldn't start off with one of those, but we only need ones for the second one, and the last one. And we need a 4 and a 2. This one's kind of tricky. So let's put a 2 there, and then the 4 here, and then we can keep those for later to see if I can substitute them for something else. And I have a double 1, 2, and a double 3 and 4, so that should work there. And then we're going to start supplementing any missing pieces that we got over here, and we done diddly done it. Let's go.
Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now.
Alrighty, so we're going to scan, and
Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
I think it went the other way, Pete. I doubt it went this way. Because why would he walk on the ground?
Not this way. Should try another vapor trail.
Yeah. Speaking of which, how did he manage to do this? Okay, so now here's a split, and I think he probably went up the building. So let's go
Vapor
up
trail
the
heads
building.
up that building.
That seems like something that Otto would do. Climb. Sounds super villainy. Don't read into that much about me climbing buildings, because I'm not super villainy. I'm Spider-Man. Although I like the idea that
Trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here.
I like the idea that Peter is a spider
Well, this is moody.
designed by our fears.
Must be some way to hit the lights.
Ready. Let's shoot that thing.
Let there be light.
Whoa,
Was
Pietro, you
Otto
are
using
the
this as a
ugliest man.
staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought. How long have they known each other?
So it seems like Otto was making medicine for Martin Lee to help control his inner demon. That's pretty cool. That's probably why Martin's working for him. Anything else on the table? Maybe there could be some more. Oh, hey, a recorder. Okay, or not.
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
So it seems like it's not the tentacles taking over. And it's been a play this whole time. Fucking love the writing in this game, dude. Holy shit. What's over here?
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask. Oscorp has snaked itself throughout the city. Power, communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile. If a disaster were to occur, and a few small pressure points were tweaked, it would all fall apart. The public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives. Yes, just a few simple steps, and he would be ruined forever. How many men would I need? Well, let's see. First, some kind of disaster. A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague. Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief. Send the city into chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen. A sinister 6. Martin has been arrested. Norman looks pleased, believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's just put all the rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro. A single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs tumbling down the hill. Straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes, just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill. This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this, please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most. I hope that if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Well, damn. Well, how would Peter hear this? Unless it were to be discovered.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
But do you think he thought he was going to meet in here, or like it would be leaked to the press?
Good old Rhino. My second favorite Russian.
It was your first favorite
Otto
Russian.
developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
It took you a few hours too, didn't it? Your first time around? You dissolved his suit and then beat the shit out of him.
Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Alrighty. So Doc wants to free Alexei, and that's his whole shtick for working for
Mac
him.
Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here. Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Okay, so Scorpion's got his debts paid, and this guy's fucking curing cancer. These are wildly different.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
This motherfucker literally just went, yeah, I'll save you from your cancer. I got it in the bag. Not barely an inconvenience. Oh, wait, did I miss a recorder over there? Oh, how silly of me. Let us go back and watch it.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Dope. So yeah, medicine for his infliction, curing cancer, solving debts.
Electro.
Freeing.
Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
I like that Electro actually has like a thing on him that conducts his electricity.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
I mean that both in the comics and in the respect of this game. He has like a harness that controls his electrical
What's
powers.
this now?
Let's turn on the
UV
light.
bulb.
Let's see. Click.
Huh, nothing happened.
Maybe there's like a power switch?
Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
It's probably like lemon juice or something.
Must be a way to get that lamp on.
You know what I mean? Like the... What's that? Invisible ink? Lemon juice, right? Or is that how you find invisible ink?
There we go.
I forget.
Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece.
Okay, so it looks like they're all split up and they're all tackling something separately.
Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman.
Project
What's Vulture
Icarus.
doing in Times Square? Need to... Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
Well, maybe we can find a hint towards... What's over there? Towards Icarus. Let's see.
Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position?
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
MJ, hey!
Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Alrighty, so now we're going to begin our boss battle with both Vulture and Electro. I literally almost just said Velcro. And that is now their pairing name. You're welcome.
You really grew in prison, didn't you?
So my favorite aspect of this fight is...
You know what? Forget I said anything.
My favorite aspect is how positive Electro and Vulture are towards each other. So the thing with Electro is that you really can't touch him. You have to make sure you like web him up, or you have to, at the very least, take out any transformer you see. So phase 1 there is no transformer. There it is.
Beast, you're up. Yo, Adrian, it's me, Spider-Man.
What are you babbling about?
Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect.
Alright, and then the Vulture is actually surprisingly kind of easy. Because you can hit him whenever you want. So long as you can web zip to him. But he does have a few moves that are a little hard to dodge, like that one. Sometimes when he dashes forward, he'll hit you.
Need to stun or surprise him.
But he also has the ability to throw his feathers. There they are. And you can actually throw them back at him. So that's pretty fun.
Spider-Man! I must break you.
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I can almost stop fighting! Almost!
These guys are so
Gotta
dumb.
be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
I fucked up a little bit. So now, phase 3, we get to fight both Vulture and Electro. I actually prefer taking on Electro first, just because he has a more annoying moveset. But the Vulture is easier to hit, so if you can get some punches off on the Vulture, please do so. But like I said, I do enjoy taking out the Vulture, Electro first. Also, I don't think you can touch the ground here. I think Pete will always web himself back up to get to a decent height. So Electro is very easy to deal with. He just has like an annoying moveset. So when you get him in your sights, you can just web him up a little bit and then beat him up. I guess I'm just going straight for Vulture. I usually take out Electro first. So I'm guessing maybe this time I was like, oh, I'm going to have to fight the other one first. So that's probably what I'm doing.
Take over, Electro.
Yeah, okay, so nothing happens. When you beat that one will leave and you take on the other one. It's the same thing that happens. I was just curious. But Electro should not take too long to beat up because he doesn't have that much health. And eventually he'll go for the transformer, just like that. And your goal is to break it anyway.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Alrighty, so now for phase 3, we're going to continue. Or maybe this is like phase 4. I don't fucking know. maybe one-on-one is phase 1, and then
but I don't think you
both
guys
together
are
is phase 2.
assessing this situation accurately.
Oh well, whatever. My point is phase 3. It's very similar to Phase 2. They're both attacking at the same time, but now they're a little more aggressive. And so that's it. I'm going to take on Electro first. Because again, he has the least amount of health. And taking out that Transformer tends to usually finish the fight very quickly. Oh, I wasn't close to that. I was trying that one. There we go.
One down, one to go.
And now Vulture, who he's
A dozen? 2 dozen?
he's going to take a little bit. It's because he is slightly harder to hit, but you could always buff him up by beating him down, and then you get a finisher, so that does a lot of damage.
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh man.
And that about does it for this video, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one after this phone call.
Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. The city's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.